What's going on, guys? It's your boy K-Aus bringing you guys another video. Today I'm going to bring you guys the first 5 games of this weekend league. This weekend league was crazy and there's tons of good games in it. I had games where I played really good, games where I played really bad. And also what I'm going to be starting now is, instead of having the old Twitch face cam on it, I'm going to do my live commentary, or I guess my post-game commentary over live face cam, so that you guys can just kind of see my reactions to it and not just watch my old reactions to it while I have my voiceover. So let's jump into it, man. This is the first game. You guys know how the first 5 games usually go. Usually pretty easy, but I tell you, man, this weekend is super exciting. There was a lot of really good games. So in the comment section, let me guys know if you guys like the idea of the live comm, as he throws a crazy dot right there. Let me know what you guys think of that. And let me know if you guys would rather me do it this way or the old way, or if it doesn't matter, just let me know. We're gonna jump into this. And I think that this live commentary thing, people are gonna enjoy it. I think it's better than the old way, and it's a little bit more exciting. So we get a pick right there, and we get a little sticky. You guys can't see my reaction. I'm laughing my head off because Brian Dawkins can't spin, he can't juke, he can't truck, he can't do anything. But somehow I made 5 guys miss, and we end up taking him to the house. And right here, he has a nice little dot. I don't know why he did 3 streaks with a comeback, but we get a kill right there with Ryan Shazier. We make him fumble, and we take it up to about the 30-yard line. First and 10 here. We know this game's already over. We see how this guy's playing, so really we're just trying to get him out of there with the coverage beater. End up not getting it off there, but next play, he moves his guy way inside. We hit Amari Cooper, and we're inside the 10-yard line. Something else I wanted to also tell you guys is that make sure you guys are tuned in all week, because we're going to be going through all 25 games, but I'll also be dropping tips as well as some other gameplays and stuff this weekend. So just be ready. A lot of stuff coming as he punts the ball away here. So 4th down and 24. We're kicking it off to Deion Sanders, and we're making plays. We're around the 45-yard line, but next play here, we're going into our trips tight end. You know what we usually do. We're not going to go to anything else. But hopefully, if you guys like what I'm running on offense and defense, hopefully you guys like my formations. I feel like I do a good job on both of them. If you guys like both of those and you think I do a good job and you'd like to see what I'm doing, make sure you guys sub to me on Twitch. I give away my ebooks for free. As long as you're subbed to me, and as long as you remain subbed, you'll keep access to it. So I hope you guys like what I'm running, and I think I do a pretty good job in it. So first play of the game there, he dodged me with a nice little playmaker. He beat me over to the sideline. Next play here, though, we're getting crazy sheds, and Bosa's coming in, and we're getting a sack. So he settles for a field goal, and he misses it right pretty bad. So we're taking over there. Big play for us because he actually had a decent dot to get him in field goal range, and he ends up getting no points for it. And next play, we're demoralizing with Randy Moss. We're inside the 5-yard line. I like that. Next play here, we're going to Barry Sanders, and we're hurdling into the end zone. Something I've been doing actually a lot during my trips to the red zone is hurdling. You guys won't want to mess around with it, especially if a guy can jump. They can make some plays with it, so it's something you might want to look into. He gets a Randy Moss animation there with Tyreek Hill. I remember being pissed about that, but it is what it is. If he's throwing those all game, he won't live by that. We'll figure it out. And 4th and 1 here, he decides to go for it. He passes the ball and just spins me out and gets it up to the 1-yard line. I thought we had him in the flats there. I didn't think he had an angle to spin, but regardless, he makes it count, and he punches it into the end zone. So 7-7. Good drive by him. A couple lucky plays, but regardless, he gets into the end zone. So right here, we hit Amari Cooper across the middle, and we're moving the chains again. Something also I wanted to mention to you guys is Kittle. I wasn't a fan of him all week, as I throw a blind one right there. I think if I passed that outside, it was a touchdown. He had a deep quarter on the outside, so it was squatting underneath that. But I passed that at middle for some reason and let Brian Dawkins pick it off. Didn't think he was going to be able to get back to it, but regardless, we force a 3rd and 11, and now we have him in a 4th down situation, which I love, and we're screaming off the edge. So we force a turnover to get the ball right back. But as I was saying about Kittle, the man can run, but that's about it. He didn't do a lot for me all week. And we'll talk about that in the future videos. I thought you guys last week enjoyed my my commentary on whether or not or what I thought about Kittle, and or what I thought about all my players. So I know you guys enjoyed what I said about Amari Cooper, and you guys kind of took it to heart. So right there, we get sacked. Something I was trying to do a lot this video and in the future videos as well. I have a new dot that I cooked up that I really liked and I wanted to try out. So I was kind of intent on throwing it, and I got sacked and threw a lot of picks on it just because I'm not used to making reads on it yet, and I just really wanted to work. I don't know if you guys ever came with a new play, like you just really wanted to work. So good catch there by Barry Sanders, late read by me. But I really wanted it to work, and it was costing me early in games, putting me in bad situations on long downs, and also forcing turnovers for myself. So if you guys ever get in the habit of doing that, just try to stop. It's something that I have a problem with. But right there, Jamal Adams. If you guys don't have a Jamal Adams, please get him on your team. I cannot explain to you how vital it is to have a 99 speed user. The dude can literally play the entire field. I threw a couple user picks to him this week, just because you just don't expect him to get there, but he gets there. And then I got a ton of picks where it's like I'm lurking one route and I completely jump to the other side of the field and pick off another route. So make sure you guys pick him up. But first drive here, he gets the ball first. Nice little playmaker. This dude's definitely solid. He knows what he's doing. We see that early with a couple dots. He's making solid reads. He's playmaker and he's doing all those types of things. So we just got to be ready for the playmakers and be ready to get a stop. We definitely seem like this is going to be a sweat because the guy knows what he's doing. And so whenever you see someone playmaker early and kind of have a plan for their playmaker, it's not just, oh, nothing's open, I'm a playmaker, this guy, and he happens to have the playmaker Kim. It's like he has a play set up to playmaker. They're usually going to end up being decent. So luckily we hold him to 3 there. Our first drive, we come on shot wheel right there and throw a nice little laser. Right here, I motion my guy out on a fade, and he didn't move him over quick enough, and we're throwing a dot to Moss. Somehow that wasn't in the end zone, but next play, we're getting in there with Ricky. So 7-3 us. Good drive there. You should see I manned up his crosser, hoping to be ready for the playmaker, but he ends up putting the other guy on the playmaker, and my user gets completely crushed on it. So nice little dot by him. So now I'm cross-manning that guy because that's the guy that was on the playmaker before. And this time we're on it. We're on that drag, and we're screaming at him with Williams. Next play here, we're cross-manning again, just ready for any playmakers, and we're screaming off the edge once again. So kind of a lot of the times with these playmaker guys, they are definitely decent and they're hard to play against. But once you figure them out and you take away that playmaker with a man-to-man, they're done for. And as you can see, we get another pick with Jamal Adams, and we're inside his 30-yard line already. Next play here, we're going deep and just fit it into Amari Cooper right there. I threw that a little bit late, so I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to fit that in, but we ended up getting the completion, so worked out for us. Next play right here, I had to go with the other crosser because my crossman got crushed, and he ends up getting the crosser going to the right. So good play there. Right there, we're on the playmaker. I was trying to bait it with Jamal Adams, give him a little anti-playmaker chem, but nothing happened right there, and he ends up getting a completion. So 1st and 10 here. He's got nothing open. We're screaming with LT. We're playing pretty solid defense right now. He's had some timely dots to keep drives going, but right there, he throws right at Jamal Adams. I'm telling you guys, this man was everywhere all weekend, making endless plays. I just really recommend you getting him on your team. He's more important than any player in the game right now, I would say. At least on defense. Maybe you could argue Moss or Vic, but for defense, he's unbelievable. Like, even if you're not getting block sheds, you can use a lot of routes. If you don't have great zone players, you can get out there. He's got to be your #1 purchase right now, so I'm just going to say that right now. So we're playing gun split close. I actually love playing split close when the person doesn't really know what they're doing, if they're trying to do double crossers and stuff like that, because it's really easy to take away. Now, if they know what they're doing on a split close, then it becomes a little bit of a headache, but when guys just kind of go their max pro double crossers thing, it's pretty easy to stop, so I don't mind playing that. Right here, the guy's in 3-3-5 odd. We throw a nice little dot to Randy Moss in the corner route. That play right there used to be one of my favorite plays. I don't run it a ton anymore. Cover twos became more of a main shell than than cover 3 has. So I go to that more, but either way, it's a really, really good dot, and we missed a field goal. So we get a stop and we get a possible 3, and instead of going up 3-0 with a stop, we end up missing a field goal and give up a wide open dot. That's exactly what you don't want to do in Madden. I basically just gave the game, not gave the game back to him, but I had the game completely in my control, and now he's in complete control. I gave my stop away and then gave up 7. So right here, we're hitting PA counter goal on a nice little crosser right here. And then we're motioning across. He's in 5-2, as you guys see, so I'm expecting a lot of man-to-man. So right there, I went to probably my best man-beating play with a drag, speed out, and crosser. And we pick up a nice little dot, even though he wasn't in man-to-man. Right there, we go back to Barry Sanders, and it's 7-7. So we've kind of evened it out. We've kind of not fixed our mistake, but made up for our mistake. And we're ready to get another stop now. So he throws at me there, but I had a little bit of lacking user, and he throws a dot. Right here, I just was able to click on the tie law and make the play. Now, like I said earlier in the video, I know you guys like when I recommend players and show you guys who I think's been doing really, really well for me. Ty Law was amazing this weekend. I would say the MVPs of this whole weekend were Ty Law, Jamal Adams, and I said one earlier in the video. Who did I say? Having trouble remembering, but there was definitely a third one, and I'll think about it off the top of my head, but just let me come back to it. Right there, 3rd and 10. He goes to corner strike, Madden 18 style, and we get a sack. So right here, he punts the ball away. Deion Sanders getting loose, spinning, making everybody miss, making endless plays, and it takes about 11 people on the other team to take him down. First play here. So, oh yeah, I remember I was saying, so I really, really like Ty Law and Jamal Adams, but I did not like Kittle all weekend. So that was my other recommendation. Sorry, I forgot about that. But yeah, so those are the guys I recommend. And I'll keep you guys updated on who I really think is necessary to have on your team. But right now, I'd say Ty Law and Jamal Adams are my two defensive MVPs this week. And then you guys know how much I love Amari Cooper. So those are my recommendations for now. LT coming through the middle, gets another sack. 3rd and 25 here, and we're really rolling on this guy right now, creating a lot of problems. And he just fits in the streak. I don't know how. There was 17 people there. He somehow gets a catch there. But regardless, his drive keeps moving, and we're screaming with LT even more. He's already got 4 sacks in the first quarter. And you guys know how it goes. Getting screamed at. LT's giving you problems. You're out the game. So we're moving on to the next one. Mr. Josh Brahms wanted to make me wait on it, but you already know he was going to quit. So that's going to do it. That's the 5th game. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope you guys like the live face game. If you don't like it, or you have any recommendations for me, if I was boring, if I could show more excitement, if I could do more analysis, anything like that, any recommendations, let me know in the chat. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys are ready for the next video coming out tomorrow morning, 6 through 10, and the next day, 11 through 15. But you guys take it easy. Peace.